I migrated to Kingdom 3558, and here is the reason why. There is a lot that happened since our last account update. As you can see, I am now in Kingdom 3558, but we will talk about that later. First, let's talk about what happened in the last 13 days. After my first 50 days in the game, I opened the golden and crystal keys that I hoarded and got a terrible luck. Even after opening 200 plus golden keys, I didn't even get a single Cao Cao sculptures. Also, I haven't summoned my Pyrrhus, Mulan, and Julius Caesar. And I only got 6 Sansu and 2 Bjorn sculptures from this. Although I got a full Charles Martel along with 5 sculptures. Also, I'm hoping to get the Karuak's humility from the crystal keys. But of course, I wouldn't get it because my luck is horrible. Although, I got Set's brutality and Heart of the Saint blueprint. But luckily, after opening some crystal keys again, I got the Eternal Night blueprint. A few days later, we go again for another Ark of Osiris event. This time, we won, but the enemy has only like 4 or 5 players, which makes it boring, and I just farm caravans and black the enemy gate hoping to get more points by fighting. But after realizing that we can get more points in caravans and going into one of our buildings, I go for them, and it gives me enough points to get the max reward of 10 Legendary Commander Sculpture, 2000 gems, and 50 hours of training speed-ups. 3 days later, I participated in the Boundless Wisdom event and got 1 Legendary Commander Sculpture by placing rank 64. Then the day has come for us to take the Lost Temple. After 3 minutes of rallying, we captured it and got 5000 gems, 150 hours of speed-ups, and a total of 21 million resources token. After this, we got access to the titles that gives certain buffs. I requested for the Architect to get an additional of 10% building speed bonus. I also got the Rune of Artifice for an additional of 15%. Then I pushed more power for the Overwhelming Strength event by upgrading my troop training building and used a bunch of my speed ups. After this, I decided to migrate out, but I still have a lot of gold. To make it not go to waste, I crafted some gathering gears and decided to special talent my equipments. Now that I used up all of the resources that I had, including the ones that comes from my farms, I am now ready to migrate to Kingdom 3558. And after landing, I noticed that my Golden Kingdom event resets. I can do it and get the rewards for the second time. Also, some of the tribal villages and mysterious caves are available to investigate. And also, the monument reward are available again to be claimed. And I got a lot of gems from it. After settling in the 58D Alliance, I go back to the usual gathering of gems and doing forts and barbarians. It is now time for the Kingdom 3558's turn to capture their lost temple. After a few minutes of rallying, they also got theirs for the first try. And as usual, weekend comes and it was time for the preliminary and finals exam. This time, I got 390 and 1222 gems respectively. During this day, I also participated in the Lord of War event and got 1 legendary commander sculpture by placing rank 79. So that was the event that happened for the past 2 weeks. Now let me tell you the reasons why I migrated. Kingdom 3557 started out strong. We really had a peaceful kingdom for a very long time, and I had a good progress on my account there. Thanks to the golden chest that I am getting daily, I got a lot of speed ups, VIP points, and gems from it. But something happened that they had to overthrow the old leadership, and now it goes to the Whale, Bolek, and Famas, who is another high power player. It goes a little peaceful for a while, but then another conflict happened. Another disagreement with the leaderships, and it almost killed the kingdom. Most of the players left, and it has me thinking if it's still worth to stay here. But after seeing how the new council do things, I decided I have to migrate. I have 2 options, 3558 or 3562. After looking at them, seems like 3558 is a good choice. So I messaged some of their leadership and they said that they are open to accept me. So I decided to go there. All I can say that 3557 now mostly value your power instead of your activity and contributions. For example, I was in UZ1 since day 1 of the kingdom. I have a good power growth. I am consistently in top 20 to 30 in helps and alliance technology. I even got on the newspaper for the alliance technology donation. But I am not included for the Lost Temple reward, just because my power that time is below 8 million. Also, I think if you are accusing or saying something bad about an important event that happened in the kingdom, maybe you should be showing some proofs because we are not mindless individuals that just follows what to do. The lack of communication and evidence to back up what they're saying is what makes 99% of my decision to migrate. Now I am in 3558 and things are looking better. I am in 58D or Celestial Darkness Alliance. We have high activity and we are getting the crystal chest almost every day. I'll be continuing to grind and gather gems and make my account better and stronger. Now, let's take a look at the account. I gained quite a lot of power since then. I am now at 8.8 million at City Hall level 23. And we are now VIP 10 and that means we are getting one legendary commander sculpture daily. After using up all of my gems in my inventory, I now have 52.4 thousand gems. We should have enough for the next More Than Gems event in the next 2 weeks or so. On speed-ups department, I still have 31.5 days of training, 5 days of research, 1 days of building, 18.6 days of healing speed-ups. My universal speed-up is at 120 days. Considering I used quite a lot lately by pushing power, I still have a lot left. On equipments, I have the usual windswept set on my Sansu and now I crafted the Ranger trousers. Also, my Bjorn has some advanced equipments. I do get the Eternal Night blueprint by opening crystal keys, so I'm thinking if I am crafting it or maybe just go for the Karuak's humility if I got one. And also regarding the Eternal Night, if I decided to craft it, we just need 6 legendary iron ore and 4 legendary leather. We can maybe get that in a week or 2. On the other tab, I have 118,000 of action points still saved up for Marauders and I have 90 legendary commander sculptures now. I'm 80% decided on skipping everyone until Season of Conquest. But the 20% comes from YSG and I really want to chain using him. But we will see. On commanders, yeah, I didn't get a single Cao Cao sculpture after opening the 200 plus golden keys, which is absurd. I also don't have Julius Caesar, Frederick, Milan, and Pyrrhus. My Richard is at 3110. Maybe I'll level him up and do some barbarian chaining with him and Ethelfled. My Ethelfled is at 5311, Bjorn is at 5451, and Sansu is almost expertise at 5554. And I need just 28 more epic commander sculptures to do it. Looking at my troops, I got quite a lot of tier 4 now with 126,000 infantry, 73,000 cavalry, and 62,000 archers. This will increase significantly as we will be getting a lot of event in the future. Also, I'm training tier 2 siege for event like the Warpath to get some golden keys. But if there is no event, I am training tier 1 siege. I haven't upgraded my academy yet, so I've been researching some economic here. I'm waiting for another event for building so I can have more value by speeding up my academy building upgrade to level 23. Because if I will not speed it up, it will be like 4 days of no research. On Sunset Canyon, we are doing better because I have crafted some equipments for my Bjorn and City Keeper, as I shown earlier. On Expedition, I haven't actually pushed, so maybe I'll do it later. So that is it for the account update today. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates and guides. Also, huge shout out to everyone in Kingdom 3558 for the warm welcome, especially to the Filipino community, Pinoys and Pinoy Brigade. Thank you for watching and see you for the next one.